Hello, this is Dave for That's Us Gaming, and welcome to Dave's Ramblings, where I basically talk your ear off about things I find interesting on the internet. Today, I wanted to have a look at the game developer Konami, and just talk about where it seems to be going wrong for them at late, with their newest game, Metal Gear Survive, really not doing that well. For any younger viewers watching, Konami has been a game developer for as long as I can remember, and they've had massive hits on pretty much every platform. Like back in the day, Konami, when you saw that logo, that was a trusted sign of a good game. And these games included multi-game franchises like your Castlevania, your Bomberman, your Contra, TV franchises. Now, one thing Konami did really well was turn some of the TV shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they had the Tiny Toons, the Animaniacs, and they would make damn good games from them. And there was even some one-shot games. One that comes to mind is Zombies, or if you're in the US, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. But that game was incredible, absolutely incredible. I can't believe they've never released a sequel or anything like that, because it was just, it was that good. But anyway, in the last couple of years, Konami, they really hit the skids. They have gone from releasing between 10 and 12 games a year to just 4 last year. And instead, they're focusing on mobile, pachinko, and of all things, gyms. Fucking gyms. How do you go from a game company to opening fucking gyms? Anyway, it's a crying shame because Konami were the company who, like I said, they gave us Contra, they gave us Castlevania, Metal Gear, Bomberman, Silent Hill. When the PlayStation hit, they innovated so much with their games, with Metal Gear Solid, which for a lot of people was their first Metal Gear game. It definitely was for me. I hadn't played the NES original. I was a Sega fanboy, so I never really had well, actually saying that, even though I didn't have a NES, I still knew Konami. Games like Blades of Steel and stuff, so... But no, I didn't have Metal Gear, but Metal Gear Solid to me was one of the greatest games on the PlayStation. I absolutely loved everything about it. Then you go to the absolutely creepy as shit Silent Hill, which I'm still too terrified to complete. I actually have it. I own it on the PlayStation Portable. I bought it from the shop there, and I still can't play it. I'm still absolutely too terrified to play it. But then I'm a wimp. And also they gave us Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which was so good that it literally, just like Dracula himself, it just resurrected the franchise. And a lot of people still clamour for those franchises today. Now, the current generation is where shit has really gone sideways for them. There was a big thing a few years back where they broke away from Hideo Kojima, he was responsible for Metal Gear Solid being such a fantastic game. Now, if you didn't know, Hideo Kojima was a big movie fan, a big fan of James Bond and stuff. So a lot of stuff that he was doing in his games reflected his hobbies. They reflected his art style. Everything he did, he was trying to make it a cinematic experience. And I think that's why I keep going back to the game, just as you would rewatch a movie. He would make it a more cinematic experience rather than playing a game. But as I say, they broke away from Hideo Kojima and they told him to wrap up Metal Gear 5, which he was working on, and piss off. And to be fair, it definitely shows in the final game because it feels really unfinished. They took his name from everything. It wasn't Kojima Productions. You know, they changed Kojima Productions to Konami Los Angeles. And it was a really messy thing. But Kojima, before he left, was also working on a project with the film director Guillermo Del Toro and The Walking Dead and Boondock Saints actor Norman Reedus, which was going to be a new Silent Hill game, just titled Silent Hills. Now, this will never come to fruition now due to the massive falling out between Kojima and Konami that even saw them go so far as to bar him from receiving his award for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Thank you very much, Kiefer, for accepting that award. And as you noticed, Hideo Kojima is not here with us tonight, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. Mr. Kojima had every intention of being with us tonight, but unfortunately he was informed by a lawyer representing Konami just recently that he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept
the whole ordeal was so bad that it actually left Guillermo Del Toro saying that he will never again get involved in video games. And I mean, Jesus, that's how you know you're doing something wrong. I mean, never get involved in video games when he was perfectly happy to help make Silent Hill. But this is made all the more painful by the fact that people absolutely loved the playable trailer for Silent Hills, and they were ravenous for more. They wanted more Silent Hill, and Konami now have just gone. They don't care. But anyway, most recently they released Metal Gear Survive, a game that's just like Metal Gear Solid. Oh fuck, no, shit, wait. I meant the complete fucking opposite of Metal Gear Solid. Basically, as Soldier McSoldierface, you're sucked up in a wormhole from Mother Base in Metal Gear Solid 5 to do battle with weird shit. Now, I'm not going to go too much into the specifics of this because 1, it's fucking stupid. 2, the review scores tell you everything you need to know. And 3, they are charging you $10 for another character save slot. What the fuck? And if this game wasn't a big enough kick in the knackers, people got really excited by what looked like Metal Gear Solid 3 remastered using the current Fox engine. Turns out it was a cutscene from a fucking pachinko machine. So yeah, Konami have really lost the respect and adoration of myself and a lot of other people. And I've said it a few times, but it's a shame. Because, you know, they were really good back in the day. But to be fair, they just don't give a shit because, quite frankly, they're still rolling in money from all their other endeavours. Which just goes to show you that Beyonce was wrong and girls don't run the world, money does. I hope you liked this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And please, feedback, rambling topics, opinions, they're all welcomed. Please like, share, subscribe. It means a lot to us. And thank you very much for watching. Bye.